Making something like an atrium or a laboratory look good is a time-consuming process that takes plenty of practice. In this tutorial, I will attempt to show you how to make your clean maps look good. We talked more about basic geometry in the last tutorial, so if you're curious, go there. Since we've gone over that already, we'll talk a bit more about the textures. There aren't good laboratory textures in Source, so I only use 2 custom textures, the floor and the ceiling. The rest is all textures in Vanilla Episode 2. But if you notice, I used a crotch load of contrast. Most of it is all black and white tile. Now add your detailed geometry. Glass panels and windows really look good in labs, so using them adds juice to your areas. Any wall struts you use should be used to a minimum and not stick out too far from the wall. If you notice here, I also added an atrium-like area. I also used curves in the wall, if you can see up ahead, and a pretty cool skylight. Now, making something like that takes skills. So if you're, I don't know, like a Nimrod or a hairless wombat, don't go for it. The rest is pretty self-explanatory. Keep it to a minimum while still making it seem full. I also added mountains outside the skylight to make the world seem more open. Now do your model placement. Appropriate things for an area like this are these homo corkboards. Tables with supplies on them, security cameras, trash cans. These cute little ferns with the leaves on them, and these cool train car seats. And don't forget about the light models, because they don't like being left out either. I have to emphasize a point here. Labs aren't full of stuff. Filling your lab full of crap won't make your map better. This isn't a warehouse. Crates are a no-go, along with heavy equipment. So, trying to stuff a forklift in your elevator isn't going to make your level look more detailed. This is very difficult for a lot of people. It may seem like a good idea at the time, but none of it makes sense to a player's ear. So refrain from excessive prop usage. Hey, what the? Get back to the bottomless box smashing room now! Your lighting in a clean map is probably, arguably the most important step in your detailing process, especially in your clean maps. Keep it to the whites, reds, and blues. Use your light spots effectively. I also used a light environment for the skylight, and I fiddled with the light maps on the floor and that curve in the wall to cast some very cool shadows. As you can see, I went for a dusk's sundown effect with some orange lighting. Colors in your labs are very important. Take notice of the red carpet. It really sticks out against the blacks and the whites and leads the player to the place he needs to go, which is the elevator. Also adding color correction here is also a good idea to give your map pizzazz. The lighting tutorial will go into more of this when I get to that point in actually making the tutorial. Fiddle around, don't be afraid to do more than one compile. In fact, don't be afraid to do more than 5 compiles. Fiddling with your lighting takes a lot of time. This kind of map takes a lot of time. Prepare to eat it away at your computer desk for maybe even a couple of hours. I know I spent more than 4 hours on this map altogether. So, kiddies, if you enjoyed that advanced tutorial, please subscribe to me to get more advanced to intermediate tutorials in the future. Until next time, viewer, Dread Isle. Keep it peace. I don't know what that means.